So my name's Helena. I'm the Managing Director Designate of Label Apeel. We produce labels, we're based in Leicestershire and we're a family business. So I'm the third generation. My granddad started it in his shed and here we are now many years later. So I joined the business about 18 months ago and have been really immersing myself in everything that we do here, which is, a multitude of different label finishing techniques. We specialise more in the highly decorative labels. So it's been really interesting to see exactly how the whole process works from, a plain roll of paper to some of these absolutely amazing, beautiful labels that we produce at the end. We're a medium-sized business, so we have about 45 employees. But we are always growing and looking at new things that we can explore to continue pushing the boundaries of what we can achieve in print. Yeah. To be honest, it's been absolutely great. I think, I've come from a very large corporate background, so it was definitely a bit of an adjustment coming into a little bit more of a relaxed environment where you can make decisions for the right reasons on a very individual basis rather than it having to be some grand sweeping policy. So that was a little bit of a personal adjustment for me, but I think, I'm very fortunate that I don't suffer from a lot of the issues that a lot of family businesses have where there's a kind of battle for control and all of that sort of stuff. We don't have that. We all get on great, and I think that really benefits everyone who works here and really adds to the culture of the company. So we are a mixture of digital and flexo print. So we're pretty 50-50 between the two, and then we also use the ABG machines for all of our finishing techniques. Our biggest market is like food and drinks, so a lot of the beers, wines and spirits. Again, they lend themselves to those like really highly decorative labels, and then more of like those high-end foods as well. And then below that we are kind of heavily within like sports nutrition and those sorts of things. We have a lot of foil. Everyone loves a good foil in gin and whiskey and stuff like that. So lots of different styles of emboss, screen printing, both high build and flat, and reverse printing as well. Is we do a lot of that with cutouts and to make the bottles look really interesting when they're on the shelf.
Second flight.
Doing something different from what the rest of the industry is doing always has its challenges, but with that comes great opportunity as well. I think there's a lot of uncertainty about how that's all going to play out, so we're just really focusing internally. We're focusing on ourselves, not getting swept up in anything else, and making sure that we just focus on the quality and the customer service and really double down on what it is that we're doing, make sure that we always deliver the best for our customer. And I think that will be the thing that really sees us through. And like we say, there's great opportunity in being one of the few independents. So yeah, I think first of all, I've landed very luckily in a very, very lovely industry. I feel very privileged to be part of such an amazing group of people within the UK. And I think everyone is really, really friendly and wants to develop their businesses in the right direction, which, like you said, will attract the younger talent coming up through now in terms of focusing on sustainability, focusing on the cutting edge technology which is coming through. It's just how do we communicate that and engage and inspire that younger generation coming through that print is a great place to work. Yeah. It's an absolutely massive talking point. All of our customers ask us about it, and we're very conscious of it in terms of our personal footprint on the environment. I think the thing that is absolutely key is that no one person can do it alone. We need the support from the material suppliers, we need the support from the machine manufacturers, and we need to communicate that this is what our customers really want. And we need to be, as printers, we need to be the kind of joining force between all of these different inputs to say, right, okay, this is what the customer wants, this is what we need you to deliver, and then we can make print more sustainable because we're moving in the right direction, but not quick enough for what our customers and what the consumers ultimately are demanding. Yeah, so recruitment is a really, really big focus for us. My favourite phrase is, I don't want a bum on a seat. you know, we always try and recruit for attitude because we believe we can train everything else. So we always recruit from either apprenticeship programs or graduate programs, because again, we are trying to support that younger talent coming up through the business and through the industry in general. So like we say, you know, we recruit people hoping that they'll stick around for a really long time and have a really successful career with Label Apeel. And to do that, we have to recruit the right person from the beginning. Yeah, it's really interesting. I think the drinks industry in general has had quite a few booms over the last, you know, probably 9 years, something like that. It started off with like the craft beer going crazy, then we've just had the gin going crazy. So we've had a lot of new entries into market, which means now it's about, right, okay, how do those industries thin out? And it's going to be, you know, the best who survive. Now they're the ones who really want to stand out on the shelf. So we've got lots of customers asking us like, okay, well, how can we stand out in this way? And can we try this? And it's all about innovation combined with sustainability and making sure that they have something unique. So in terms of trends, it's interesting because there isn't like a blanket trend towards one type of finish, because everyone just wants something that's going to make them stand out on the shelf. Yeah, definitely. So we pride ourselves on having quite a nice portfolio. So we'll always send a really nice portfolio to any customers or designers, because like you said, until you've actually seen an example of something, it can sometimes be quite hard to imagine what that looks like. So we always work really closely with the customers' designers if they so wish, and we're really happy to use our knowledge and experience to be able to advise the customer on getting the best finish. And like we say, you know, our doors are always open. We're happy for customers to come in and physically see what it is that we do and see their labels being printed on press as well, so they can understand the process better. Yeah, so we entered 4 labels in for the Print Week Awards, and one of those was for one of our customers called In the Welsh Wind, and they have embossed, debossed, foil, screen, pretty much everything that you can throw at a label, and it's a complex shape as well. So that was a real highlight for Dave, our print operator, to be able to showcase everything that we can do all in one label. But like we say, you know, those sorts of labels that we enter in for awards, we also print every day, so it's really nice that every single day you can walk down into production and see absolutely amazing labels that showcase everything, and it's just a Tuesday afternoon. Yeah, so we're at a really exciting point at Label Apeel at the minute where, as I said, through COVID, there was a lot of focus internally in terms of making sure that our processes are as streamlined and as perfected as possible, making sure that we really focus on staff training and all of that. And now we're at this great place to launch pad into the growth and the expansion. So we're currently weighing up, right, okay, well, we could go down this route or we could do down that route. So I think, you know, in 5-10 years time, Label Apeel will still be us at its core and still always focus on quality and customer experience, but hopefully we'll be able to actually expand that into being able to offer the customer more that will satisfy what they want.